got the set-top box? Set-top box. Here. So what's the matter actually? Like these companies, like when we talk about the corporate sector, these are the companies, like they have their own satellite. Here. Like if you talk about the headlines today and Times Now, okay, and all these news channels, not news channels, all these broadcasting programs like Setmax, like Sony and like all these. Where many channels took on the leave on the TV channels, like one channel is having a satellite which is used to broadcast. Clear? Some channels took the satellite from these. Clear? Like they took, actually the main thing is that all these channels took the satellite on these from the America. There was no satellite from America. Okay, so they took, because they want to broadcast their channel in every home in India. Okay, so they took on the leaves actually. So they took on these. Now Times Now has some coverage. They will give that coverage to that particular distributor actually. Yeah. Now they will give that coverage to that particular distributor. Now we will give that coverage to that cable operator. Yeah. In the main cable operator. Main cable operator. I'm not talking about Delhi, I'm not talking about Haryana, I'm not talking about Chennai, I'm not talking about Mumbai, I'm not talking about Kolkata, I'm not talking about Lucknow, I'm just talking about the main city. Yeah. I'm talking about the metropolitan city. Set-top box is mandatory for the metropolitan city. Now I'm telling you what's metropolitan. Metropolitan means the main city. When there's a metro, it's called a metropolitan. Yeah. So it is mandatory. Set-top box is also only mandatory for the metropolitan city. It is not possible that you have to get a set-top box in Delhi NCR. Because I didn't get the information to you. Okay. So we don't need that. But we will try that. Okay. So if I talk about the cable TV, we have the main distributor. Now the cable TV gives all these lines to the state distributors. And now the state distributor will give that particular cable to that the area distributor, and then the area distributor will give them to whom. You got the rate, you got the tariffs of the cable that you will get the cable in 100, you will get the cable in 200. Why? You know about that? Because they used to provide 4 connections legally and other 95 connections illegally. That's why they used to give a cable in 100 rupees. Because of what? Because they have to give the reading actually. So if they showed legally that they gave 5 connections in that particular area. Yeah, because they demand 300 to you, 200 to me, and if the absolute rate is 500, if the certain rate is 500, if you are giving 500, they will show you legally. Yeah, so if we have 5 customers who give us 500, we show legally. According to 5, it means that you brought 95 connections in the 100 rupees, according to 100 rupees, and this connection is according to 500 rupees actually. So the certain rate is 500. Yeah. So they will pay out, if we have 5 customers of 500, they will pay out certain thing to them according to rate. You just certain thing to him, you just certain thing to him. Okay? So the main thing is that who is benefiting now? Who has now become the beneficiary? He is becoming the beneficiary. And they are becoming the beneficiary. That's why they used to provide 100 rupees, 200 rupees, something like that. If you go in the far-flung areas, or you can say in the villages or the town, you will get that rate. That I'm paying so much huge amount. I'm paying a tariff of 500, 600, 700 of that particular cable TV, and you are just paying 100 and 100. What the hell is this? And you are getting the special streaming also. These type of channels are coming in my cable TV, and you are just paying 100. What the hell is this? Sometimes you are stuck. I was stuck actually. This is the main reason, because I work in the district actually. Okay, as a QA. So that's why they have to tell us all the procedure. Then we have to resolve the problem with the customers actually. Okay, so this is the scenario actually, which I'm telling you that why they went into the office. So according to 5 customers regarding the 500 certain rate, they pay to this, then they pay to this. So they are not profiting actually. They are saying that, sir, we are providing you the 2 lakh connections, and you are just paying out of 2,000. You are just paying out of 200. Why? This is not an actual costing which you are providing. Because many people are saying that, many people are saying headlines today. So what are you But are you doing that? So the actual tariff now, broadcasting company is not, they are not benefiting actually. And that's why they pressurize the government. Now what's the set-top box? I'm telling you. Why they are mandatory set-top box? Now the government, these channels pressurize the government that you have to set that set-top box. Set-top box means that if we have these 100 customers, okay, this is the bottom line which you have to see. If we have 100 customers, if they will get a set-top box, so what will happen? We will get a reading. We are not concerned with the legal document now. We are not concerned with we will get reading, and with the reading, with the computerized reading, they will get that. You can't hide that. The government will get that. Government will allow. Government will. You have to pay the tax to the government also, because the government will be clean. Government will bring for profit, and then you have to pay the same amount if you are getting. No, previously if you are paying 1,000, you have to pay. If I'm not wrong, 50 lakhs. It's a very huge amount. So, according to the price money, because Star CJ, because if you talk about Dish TV, Tata Sky, what they are providing, they are just providing if they are just providing all the channels in the tariff of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000. So they are corporate, they are professional. So why they make you do the business? They are broadcasting, they are doing the labor, and you are becoming a beneficiary. Okay, so by the set-top box they will get the reading. They will get the reading, they will get that, and then they will get that, so they will get the actual price. So this is the main reason. Okay, that's why government pressurized these corporates that you have to take a step forward now. You have to take up a set-top box. अब actually ये होगा कि यार रोका कैसे जाए इस चीज को? अब आप एक केबल वाले हैं, आपने 100 कनेक्शन दे रखे हैं, हमें 5 दिखा रहे हो, तो मैं क्या आपके साथ जाऊँगा चेक करने के लिए? You are in the line. You can give us 1,000 connections. You are just showing us 50 connections. That's why. This is the main reason. Now they are not benefiting. They can't become a beneficiary. Now they will get a profit. Yeah? So they just ultimately they want a profit. They want to make a profit. That's why they are doing this. This is the main reason. Yeah? Get that? This. Let's get back to a big story now. It's, Arvind Kejriwal versus Reliance Ambani. Reliance versus Mukesh Ambani. He targeted the Mukesh Ambani, who was a big media, he was a big giant of the corporate sector, Mr. Mukesh Ambani. Industrialist. You know about that? Industrialist, and in the retail sector, he's an industrialist, in the telecom sector. Everybody knows Mukesh Ambani. He's the most Indian richest person in the world. Yeah? So now it was started in Keshwal. How it is.
But first tonight, it's Mukesh Ambani who's Arvind Kejriwal's latest target after Robert Vadra, Salman Khurshid and Nitin Gadkari.
Robert Vadra, Salman Khurshid and Nitin Gadkari. Now, the Reliance Industries Limited for honor and a business tycoon, Mr. Mukesh Ambani has now become the latest target of Arvind Kejriwal. It is a yesterday's news.
In a press conference today, Kejriwal alleged that crony capitalists are dictating government policies for them.
Crony capitalists dictating government policies to benefit them. Crony, buddy, capitalists who invest the capital. Clear? The friend है, a friend who is investing that capital, dictating government policies to benefit them. Dictating means that commanding the government that you have to make us you can say benefit them. You have to make us a policies that he said, but he actually said, I'm just telling you, he said that BJP and Congress is in the pocket of the Ambani. Ambani is running the government, and some other controversial statement he said. So you can say this because he can't say anything without the prima facie. If he's saying with the prima facie, what he is doing right now, I mean, everybody got concerned that this is targeting a big corporate. Ambani is not a competition Harry. Ambani is not a politician. Ambani is not a low, it's not a slow. You don't need to step low. Step so low. Because Ambani is saying that they are stepping so low. Salman Khurshid is saying the same thing. Gadkari is saying the same thing. That all the politicians is saying the same thing. So, Arvind Kejriwal has now started now. Because he targeted Mukesh Ambani, and if Mukesh Ambani has to answer, he has now really. Because previously we saw the interview of Law Minister Mr. Salman Khurshid. in a very hyper mode, he responds to the media, he responds to the press conference.
Own benefits. He cited a portion of the Nadia tapes where Vajpayee's son-in-law Ranjit Bhattacharya says,
Narrative shows Vajpayee's son-in-law quoting Ambani as saying Congress is my shop. Now it's the son-in-law of the Vajpayee. Son-in-law of Vajpayee said that Ambani said earlier that Congress is my shop. Congress to meri dukaan hai. Okay, so it is just a big thing.
Mukesh Ambani.
Yeah, I think so. Don't you know about him?
नहीं अजीब सा लग रहा है
Because पता लगता हो नहीं.
Mukesh Ambani told him that Congress to अब अपनी दुकान है.
ये मेरे तरह 4 वाली बैठा ये 2 वाली बैठा और बढ़िया वाला बैठा अमिताभ वाला अरे अमिताभ वाला घंटा he used to wear that particular sunglasses देखा है मैंने अरे उस पे देखा नहीं he used to wear the sunglasses of black just to wear sunglasses Sunita can say yeah he is Mukesh Ambani okay
Alleged that cabinet ministers are being replaced and Mukesh Ambani's assistant Kejriwal claimed Jayapal Reddy was replaced by Moily as petroleum minister since he was
Jayapal replaced by Moily since he stood firm on the gas prices. Jayapal replaced Moily. It means that actually there's some fact. I just want to talk to you fact to fact. Now the fact is that the basic thing which I'm telling you right now is that because we will discuss the same issue tomorrow. Okay, so the basic thing is we are having a lack of time. It's running in time. We are only having half an hour. So I'm just telling you the bottom line. No, the bottom line is that actually there's a deal of the gas and oil prices where the government said that you have to give us gas per unit on that particular price, on that particular tariff that the Reliance Industries Limited said, RIL, Reliance Industries Limited said that we will give you the same unit, the same amount of that's the next amount of unit on the same tariff, but on our tariff also, not your tariff. If you want to get that, you will get that. If you don't want to get, it's not a problem. Clear? So they amounted very huge. If we talk about the petroleum minister was strict with his decision that he won't give an acknowledgement of this particular bill of the Reliance Industries Limited that if you want to get that particular electricity and gas and fuel, gas and oil. Yeah, if we talk about gas and oil here, so you will get that gas and oil in that particular tariff, and until or unless you won't get that particular tariff, we won't give you a gas and oil actually. Yeah, so petroleum minister was strict with his decision. That's why in the reshuffle, he's replaced by Morally, and now he passed out that particular distance. So 45,000 crores is the amount that for the 2 years, Reliance will become the beneficiary of 45,000 crores. Will pass that bill. So now the discussion is going on. When he raised the issue, in the midterm he raised the issue. The bill didn't pass it yet. In the midterm he raised the issue that if the Reliance Industries will gain the profit of 45,000 crores, Morally will pass away because he replaced. Congress and BJP is in the pocket of the Ambani. Yeah, he knew very well that by his point of view and by his viewpoint, by his perspective, they will decide that who is the petroleum minister, who is the finance minister, who is cabinet minister. Doesn't matter. Ambani is deciding that. The ministers and the PM. So PM is not the government, is not running that country. Ambani is running the country. Ambani is running the government. This is actually a clarificatory statement which is given by Arvind Kejriwal yesterday when I saw the interview of Cnn-Ibn with roughly said this actually. Yes,
to raise gas prices and that Murli replaced Nishant Gour in 2006 to increase reliance.
Nishant Gour replaced by Murli to benefit RIL. Nishant Gour को भी रिप्लेस कर देगा Murli से जब उन्होंने बेनिफिट पहुंचाने के लिए RIL में बैठे Nishant Gour is the minister actually petroleum gasoline minister. Okay?
Kejriwal also
the PowerPoint. I'm not going fact to fact. Tomorrow I will go fact to fact because I'm only having half an hour. We came here at 9. Okay, so I'm only having half an hour. If I will talk fact to fact, then we won't be able to discuss that part. So we want to discuss a PowerPoint today, a bottom line today, and with the fact to fact we will discuss tomorrow regarding the same. Clear? Because I have a debate of Rashid Sardesai also, but firstly I have to get the headlines today. Clear? Not headlines today, but I have to make the headlines to make you understand that what exactly is going on. You know what Neelam came in Tamil Nadu?
Sorry,
Neelam came in Tamil Nadu. Know about that? The nation's fury. Yeah, just please explain her in English actually. How you will get exposure? How you will get exposure actually?
Neelam is stone. Neelam is stone, and Neelam come into Tamil Nadu 2 days.
It's past active. B2. Neelam came. Neelam came into
Tamil Nadu.
So, what is Neelam? Ask back questions. Frequently asked questions.
Neelam is storm, what, and I don't
Neelam is a
know.
thunderstorm.
Name है.
It's a nature's fury.
Storm.
Tabahi, nature की tabahi.
So it's storm.
Radha, just a minute, Radha. Your confident, I am ready. Yeah. एक तो आप बिल्कुल ही उसके आगे लगी। आप बोले बैठे ना उधर। Come on, Radha. चलो। इधर। Yeah. I know very well you are in hiding very well, so it doesn't mean that you will make us complex speak, है ना? You made us feel complex that you are good in height. Yeah. Just me that.
As you know that
Sandy.
Sandy came to the America, and then Neelam came into the Tamil Nadu. It is a natural calamity.
Nature's fury.
Nature's fury. You know very well?
When did it came?
Last few days.
Yes, sir.
नहीं yesterday नहीं 3-4 दिन तो मैं न्यूज़ देख रही हूँ
Yesterday तमिलनाडु में।
नहीं तमिलनाडु में आंध्र प्रदेश में आ रहा है अभी आ रही
तमिलनाडु
3 दिन से हो रहा है मैं 3 दिन श्रीलंका लिखी हूँ मैं वो मैंने
3 दिन में ये दिखाते हैं कि आने वाला है।
आने वाला है शो कर रहे थे
आया कल है।
आया कल है
एक्चुअली क्या हुआ था कि ब्रदर ने अनाउंस कर दिया था कि यहाँ पे आएगा वो भी संडे आएगा संडे दो हाउ इज कॉल्ड द न्यूज़ आई डोंट नो फ्रॉम वेयर they got the name from where they got the name I don't know it's not that because many people died in America and their business we are at the brink of collapse
तमिलनाडु में तो पहले से ही मतलब उन्होंने वार्निंग
ट्रांसफर करते ना काफी
yeah they evacuated actually they evacuated but the main thing is that in America 50 million people many businesses is in the grip of the collapse many people died many people suffered waterborne diseases increasing day by day. Waterborne diseases means that the disease is generated from waterborne disease generated in America. So, and stock exchange opened. Yesterday stock exchange opened after 2 days. So, this is the international top story. Now, it is coordinated with Indian top story also the Neelam. It's a quarter names I don't know actually, Neelam and Sandy. Okay, but the main thing is that, it is such a big of collapse. Yesterday we discussed in a very huge momentum this topic about Neelam. Yesterday in the evening class we discussed that actually. Yeah. So today we will discuss the same topic.
Actually, I want to know that in Neelam what happened.
In Tamil Nadu, nature's fury came. Thunderstorm came.
Thunderstorm means
Bad.
सुनामी टाइप में
Nature's fury.
सुनामी
Nature ने तबाही कर दी।
एक तरीके से सुनामी होती है कि मतलब एक बहुत बड़ी वेव आती है
I have a visualization of that.
सुनामी से तो छोटा है
अरे वो देखिए तो समझ नहीं आया समझ रहा हूँ मैं
Under ADG exits Goldia alleging a complete breakdown of law and order in the state. Three East Bengal and Khayal United footballers and their coach are accused of raping a 14-year-old in Kolkata. Two of them have been arrested. East Bengal says its players have been framed. And TVs in 3 major metros with yesterday practically holding motors as left without electricity. Married in Sandy with states that is Manmohan Singh is running the government. Arvind Kejriwal now targets Congress, saying Ambani dictated the gas pricing policy and the removal of Jayapal Reddy. Reliance says the charges are baseless.
No foundation.
Cyclone Neelam hits the Indian coast near Mahabalipuram with wind speeds touching 100 kilometers per hour. More than 3,500 people are evacuated. Latest reports say the worst is over.
The worst is over. About that?
Pushkar hits back at Narendra Modi's 60 crore comment. Tells Cnn-Ibn she did not order existing. It's their connections are. But first tonight, it's.
So, cyclone came in Tamil Nadu. We discussed earlier this particular topic from 8:45 to 9:30. Now we have to discuss the main 4 points regarding that. It's Ambani. Let's see what Arvind Kejriwal is saying, what are the prima facie and
But first tonight, it's Mukesh Ambani who's Arvind Kejriwal's latest target after Robert Vadra, Salman Khurshid and Nitin Gadkari. In a press conference today, Kejriwal alleged that crony capitalists are dictating government policies for their own benefit. He cited a portion of the Radia tapes where Vajpayee's son-in-law Ranjit Bhattacharya says Mukesh Ambani told him that Congress to ab apni dukaan hai. He alleged that cabinet ministers are being replaced at Mukesh Ambani's insistence.
cabinet ministers are being replaced as per Mukesh Ambani orders. Mukesh Ambani leads the cabinet ministers that you have to, this minister is eligible for this. So he is recommending and he is commanding that you have to give that particular seat to that cabinet minister because, I will get the profit and now it's a good no-go that you will get that amount like 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs and he is getting a profit of 45,000 crores, 55,000 crores, 65,000 crores. This is the basic. You will get 10 crores, you will get 20 crores, you will get 30 crores and then I will get a profit of 45,000 crores, 50,000 crores because that minister will work according to me. So he is commanding the cabinet ministers that you have to give that particular seat, the certain that particular minister to that particular cabinet minister, that in that manner I will take the profit. It's the miasma of indiscipline. It's the miasma of violating the law. Yeah. And this is just a recipe of anarchy. What is the recipe of anarchy? For the member people also. I'm not talking about the corporate sector, I'm not talking about the civilians. You are just civilian. If you don't belong to the public domain, you are just civilian. So I'm not talking about civilians there. I'm just talking about the public domain. This is what I'm saying.
Kejriwal claimed Jayapal Reddy was replaced by Modi as petroleum minister since he was unwilling to raise gas prices. And that
Jayapal replaced Modi. I told you that.
Modi replaced Nishant Gour in 2006 to increase reliance.
Replaced by Modi. Because, he gave a command and according to that, it is the proceedings did by the cabinet ministers and the government. So he started getting a big charge of the corporate.
Kejriwal also alleged that the ECOM headed by Pranab Mukherjee revised gas prices in 2007 on Reliance's insistence and questioned whether the Prime Minister was succumbing to corporates and the compulsion.
Yes, coming to the corporates and the compulsion out of ignorance. Is it a coming? Is it a coming or it's out of ignorance? Yeah, they are just, I'm telling you, I'm coming that way. It's just coming or it's just out of ignorance actually. It is just surrendering of the PM or it's out of ignorance that he is just ignoring that particular thing. Yeah, it is coming or it's out of ignorance. Let's check.
Or out of ignorance. बीजेपी जो उनकी जेब में है, कांग्रेस की उनकी जेब में। देखिए 2000 से लेकर आज तक का इतिहास ये दिखाता है कि इन्होंने दादागिरी करने के सिवा कुछ नहीं किया और भारत सरकार इनके सामने बिल्कुल बेबस नजर आती है। उन्होंने $4.5 मांगा रिलायंस वालों ने और सरकार ने कहा ठीक है आप $4.5 के हिसाब से 2014 तक ये गैस दे दीजिए।
मिनिस्टर्स उनके या जो सामने वाली पार्टी उनकी है, जो मुझे सुना लो तो सुना लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? आपको पता लग रहा है सुनने का, या हमको पता लग रहा है वो कितने बनवा रहे हैं? नहीं पता लग रहा, जिससे लगे भी क्या फर्क पड़ता है? ऐसा तो हम गवर्नमेंट को दे रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट से कहाँ पैसा आता है मुझे क्या पता? आई विल माय पॉइंट।
ये जो रेगुलर विधायक ने कुछ ना कुछ कहीं ना कहीं किसी मंत्री की ये बड़ी होगी इसलिए बन जाता है। अगर इनको $14.25 देंगे तो देश को 45,000 करोड़ रुपए का नुकसान होगा और रिलायंस को 45,000 करोड़ रुपए का 2 साल में फायदा होगा। तो जयपाल रेड्डी जी ने कहा कि इनको ये नहीं किया जाना चाहिए और उसकी सजा जयपाल रेड्डी जी को भुगतनी पड़ी, उनको मंत्रिमंडल से हटा कर दिया।
So Arvind Kejriwal is just, don't think so that, he's just blowing up the politicians and he's just blowing up the atmosphere. This is a marathon of heat which he is generated right now. We want to discuss 15 minutes we have. I just want to discuss because I just want to structure that particular discussion actually. So let's turn like an application because you are. Sure. So, don't get it. If you are deep learned today, if you are on agreement, you have to say, if you are agreeing with you have to. Okay, but please stay with your mind. And straight up. Don't go to the rocket science. Here, if you are in a confusing mode, so, yeah, we are discussing that particular topic. Yeah? So, I am just saying you will participate in the motion. So, I am saying that this is not a rocket science we have because he is just representing all these facts because he is just starting fact to fact. We will talk that particular, we will discuss tomorrow fact to fact, today we will discuss just about the forward term. Somebody is targeting the business tycoon like Mukesh Ambani. He is a big media, he is a big giant of the corporate world. I am saying that, what do you think? Somebody is putting up a question on the credibility of Mukesh Ambani. What do you think about it?
I think
Camera.
I think if he is targeting Mukesh Ambani, he won't be wordless as if he must have some proofs regarding this.
You are the Kejriwal or Mukesh Ambani? Kejriwal. Let's come to you. What do you think about this topic actually? Whatever is going on, you saw the Hindi speech of Arvind Kejriwal. I can't tell that particular, the whole speech was running in time. Okay, because I have to start my batch of 22 on the same time. So I am just asking to you a simple question that what do you think about it? Are you with Mukesh Ambani or Arvind Kejriwal? Arvind Kejriwal. Because you have a good relation with your friend or something else? You are honest towards it? You are honest towards it? Yeah, just thinking.
We know Arvind Kejriwal is social activities and Mukesh Ambani is activist and Mukesh Ambani is big businessman and this person
I am saying that I just want to say you one thing that very possible that within 6 months the political the elections are about to come. That's why he just targeting the big names because he just wants to gain the vote. He just wants to get the vote bank actually. Just he wants to wake up. Sometimes he just wants to wake up the people from the slumber because nothing go against Mukesh Ambani. Okay, so the main thing is that he is waking up the people from the slumber because he just wants to blow up the atmosphere actually because he just wants a vote bank. Like Anna Hazare